Oh, right, I'm just going to run you through what we need to do for the maths today. So I've got in front of us now yellow group's work here. Okay, and as you can see, the first thing it's saying on the top, if we make the screen a little bigger, there we are, is to write the value of the underlined digit. So at the moment, what we've got here are hundreds, tens, and units. Okay, so let's bring up a screen where I can do a bit of writing just to show you. So let's say we've got this number here. So we've got 371 and I've underlined the 3. So if you're asked to write the value of that digit, you've got to think, well, what have I got? So I've got hundreds, followed by tens, followed by units. So that means the 3 is actually worth 300. If we had this number, for instance, 286, and the 8 is underlined, well, we'd have to have a little look up and see, well, that's underneath the T for tens, so that 8 would be worth 80. Okay, if we just pop back now to look at that sheet again to see what we could do next. Following on from that then, we've got what we call an abacus, and again they're set out with hundreds, tens and units, and you're being asked to write the numbers shown in each abacus. So let's show you again how we can go about doing that. So let's see, let's rub this out. Okay, let's get rid of that then, make a bit of space. Okay, and come back to the pen. So if you have an abacus, set out something like this, and on that abacus, if we put on a different colour, got some different circles like so. What it's basically meaning is that, again, you've got here hundreds, tens and units. So in the hundreds, in this particular number, you've got 300. Here you've got tens, 200s. Here you've got units for them. So our number is 324. Okay, let's go back again now to the sheet and have a look at that. The third part of the sheet, where it says part C, is write what these make. So you're being given tens, hundreds and units, not necessarily in that order. So for example, with the example there, you've got 3 plus 200 plus 40. These make 243. Again, quickly going back, let's have a little look how we can do them. Let me get rid of this here. Back to my pen. So if, for instance, you were told, look, you've got 4, you've got 90, you've got, I don't know, 600. You'd ask, well, how much does that make? Best way of doing it, write down your hundreds first. Write down your tens next. And make sure that you start from the 0, so your 90 goes there. So you've got your 600 down, you've got your 90 down, and then your 4 goes underneath. And then check that you've got your hundreds, tens and units in the correct column. And then you can very quickly add them up to check what we've got. So 4, nothing and nothing is 4, 0, and 9 is 9, 6, and there's nothing there at all, is 6, 694, and a quick check, if you have a look there, look, you've also got 694 there. Okay, so coming back now then to part C, this is more straightforward. On part D rather, what it says here is write these numbers using digits. So write them with figures like we've got written here, and then the other part of part D is write these numbers using words. Okay, right, thank you very much. In my next video now, I'll talk through one of the other groups.